What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets React, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, Steve?
Today we're back with another reaction. So excited about this video. If you're new to us,
and we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 50K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, alright? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get it.
Kendrick's music video for Not Like Us is full of layered disses towards Drake, like this scene of him with an owl in a cage, referencing Maya Angelou's I Know Why the Cage Bird Sings.
Hold up, wait a minute.
Pause, bro.
Pause. Because we said that.
We did say that.
And
hands
y'all
down.
said y'all never heard that from nobody else.
Bro, because that ending was hard, bro. That's like, now I know why the cage birds sing for real.
Wait a minute. Well,
Kendrick pieced that together for us and our knowledge to say that, but we didn't know he was going to reference it for Maya Angelou.
For real?
You know, yeah. You know, but y'all know where it came from.
I didn't expect to hear that.
Nah.
I didn't expect to hear that. Because I have been watching people on TikTok and all this after us, of course, because we got on it.
Right.
But I've never heard nobody say that. But okay.
But let's see if he's gonna make the other mention that no one talking about either.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if he's gonna talk. I think he might.
And no shade if you watched our video, that's cool.
Yeah, facts.
We support creators.
But I think he might. I want to see if he's gonna talk about it.
It's full of layered disses towards Drake, like this scene of him with an owl in a cage, referencing Maya Angelou's I Know Why the Cage Bird Sings, implying that Drake should stick to singing over rapping, with the owl representing Drake since it's OVO's logo, and also implying Drake should be locked up for all the PDF file allegations that Kendrick talks about on the song. He's even playing hopscotch, a game that little girls play, in the scene where he says the A minor line, and dropping the video on the 4th of July, a day celebrating American independence, after doing the pop-out show on Juneteenth, proves that he planned the whole aftermath of the beef out, continuing his point about Drake being not like us, an outsider to American rap culture, something he puts on full display when he brings out all of LA to Compton to chant this diss with him throughout the video. It especially fits with him calling Drake a colonizer, since the 4th of July was when America got freed from being a British colony. Kendrick uses LA rapper and celebrity friends throughout his pop-out concert to show the heritage and history that he comes from, that Drake tries to imitate by associating with Atlanta artists, but just can't really replicate. And some of the stars that showed up in the show made an appearance in the video to double down on that point, from Mustard, who opened for him, to DeMar DeRozan, who he name-dropped on the song since he went to go play for the Toronto Raptors, Drake's hometown team, but eventually came back home to the US and made an appearance on stage during the live performance of Not Like Us. Tommy the Clown, who also performed a set before Mustard at the show, is a dancer raised in South Central LA who was legendary for inventing the form of dancing called clowning, a huge inspiration behind crumping, in response to the
he talking about it. Yeah. I mean, did you see that one coming though? The Tommy the Clown being introducing this one like this?
Well, when I think of LA, I think back to when Tommy the Clown was on TV.
Right.
And that was during the time that I was like really, really into music culture. During that time, I remember my cousin making a comment that I knew every reference of somebody big in the music industry at that time. Now I don't know nobody because I told y'all I don't like the new music today.
I heard that.
But if you are discussing culture when it comes to California or LA, you can't discuss culture without mentioning Tommy the Clown. And so when he brought him out at the pop-out concert, I knew it would have had to be something big. Because a lot of new people, if they're not new people, but the newer generation, if they're not from Compton, LA, South Central, all that stuff, they won't even know who Tommy the Clown is.
Right.
So I love that he really put Tommy the Clown in the video. We haven't seen Tommy the Clown in so long.
Exactly. He's definitely like the heart of the culture when it comes to dancing. Because I was introducing him through crumping, and he's mentioning it now. Because it was popping, crumping. Before that, then you had people spin on their head. Then you had like the robotics thing back in the day. It grew. But I was introducing him through the crumping industry because I was once a crump dancer, and I like to get into it. And he was one of the motivations, and his whole group. And I was like, yo, if that's big at the age that I was at, and now he's still killing it. Like, you gotta just, put the two and two together. He's doing great work. Yeah,
that was around, middle school, right? Because I remember them being at, the BET Awards, when he had a whole show.
Yeah. Do hard, bro.
A set before Mustard at the show, is a dancer raised in South Central LA who was legendary for inventing the form of dancing called clowning, a huge inspiration behind crumping, in response to the Rodney King riots in 1992. His movement was meant to be a healthy alternative to LA kids getting into drugs or crime, and those values reflect Kendrick's emphasis on art being a way to represent and heal communities rather than imitate them. He featured members of TDE and Black Hippie, from Schoolboy Q to J-Rock to Absol to Top Dog, Punch, and Musso, and the video is 5 minutes and 55 seconds long. We all know Kendrick is always really specific with his numbers, and throughout his seasons on Degrassi, Drake Drake was always spotted wearing 555 Soul. He recreated this video of him doing push-ups in Compton from his burner Instagram page, which he also referenced in his video for N95, a scene that Drake made fun of with his drop and give me 50 hook on the diss push-ups. Kendrick later flipped this diss against Drake on Meet the Gram, saying that he would be a better father to Adonis because he'd teach him to do push-ups and build discipline instead of taking Ozempic for weight loss. Even the fact that he did push-ups in public as a celebrity in a random park in Compton was a statement about how much his city loves him and how sick.
Okay, first of all, y'all kept saying count the push-ups.
Yeah, I remember that.
Who about to count a push-up?
They didn't think about it.
That did not cross our mind at all to count a push-up. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, it was a cool connection that he just made there about how it was, you know, for Adonis to know that if you're ever in my presence, I will help you become more disciplined as a young man as you grow. Push-ups is a perfect example to someone becoming disciplined. You know what I'm saying? Hit that goal every night or every morning or before you go to bed, something consistent, and you're going to grow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, now, our culture gets a bad rep. A lot of times, the first things that people say negative about our culture is that we have black on black crime. And yes, we do know that that is a problem, but we ain't the only ones having...
Everybody got crime on crime. They just call us black on black. Everything's white on white. Everything's like... Everybody got that.
Look at the gun laws. The gun laws is... Okay. Anyway, but when it comes to our culture, when it comes to young men becoming men, regardless if they have a father in the household, they're always going to be a father figure in our communities, in our culture, and we're always going to make sure that the young boys have somebody. May not be biologically kin to them, but somebody. And, you know, sometimes it's taking them down the wrong road, but most of the times, they're guiding them in the right way. Exactly.
And I can speak on behalf of that because I'm a father and I be in the community. So as I was walking one day, I seen a young gentleman just tossing the ball up and down by himself. I only saw him once in my life, never saw him again. And just from that interaction and to speak for other fathers, this is what we mostly do. We would stop ourselves to interact with the young man, say, hey, you want to play catch for a minute? Throw the ball back and forth, and then throw game at him at the same time. And hopefully that stick and he take that along his journey, you know?
Right.
That's just what it is, though.
Because, first of all, let's face it, we living in two worlds in this country, right? In this world. And nobody knows the life that that child would have to go through other than you or other men like you. You know? Yeah,
not as hard.
If he is there, something that he's saying Drake will never have in a historical center of hip-hop like LA. He also does exactly 17 push-ups. He won 17 Grammys, and he's also saying Drake doesn't want anything over 17. The pictures are off the wall in this room that has studio speakers in it, which references Drake saying... He made direct references to some of Drake's disses on Family Matters, specifically about him domestically abusing Whitney, and Dave Free being the father of his son. But these scenes of posing and dancing with Whitney and his children...
We're gonna go back a little bit.
We're gonna do 10 off the wrist, 10 seconds back. That's what that means, yo.
So was I the only one thinking that they were trying to make that scene of him doing the push-ups like somebody being in a jail cell? Because he had on the attire that they wear. Do you call it an attire that they wear in jail and prison?
The suit,
the white shirt with the gray.
No, I think that was a great analogy. You know what I'm saying? I think if I'm not mistaken, he actually had a bar that said, "Don't let me catch you."
And that's when
exactly. Yeah. So it made sense. It made pretty much good sense.
Made direct references to some of Drake's disses on Family Matters, specifically about him domestically abusing Whitney, and Dave Free being the father of his son. But these scenes of posing and dancing with Whitney and his children, right when he says the Family Matters line, and the fact that Dave Free directed the video, Whitney's even wearing a wife beater, directly referencing these allegations, something that I don't really feel like she'd do if they were true. He references the vignette type shot in Family Matters with this scene, and has this guy behind him in a ski mask representing Drake from his Dark Lane Demouchets album cover. In this scene, Drake is trying to catch up to Kendrick, but gets swept away right when he says the boogeyman line, and Kendrick is standing next to a guy with a Compton hat on, representing how him having his city by his side is why Drake will never catch up. He smacks the shit out of this owl pinata in some scenes, another reference to an activity little kids do at birthday parties, while also visually representing the beat.
Yeah, that wop part of the video, that was funny. That was real funny. And expect from the, you know, I didn't even see that coming, like, you know what I'm saying, with the whole video, how his lyrics was, and him beating the pinata. That's funny.
Okay, so another thing, and I sent this video to you, it's a guy, I forgot his name, but I'm sure that you all probably know who I'm talking about. He has over like 1 million followers. He's from Lake Charles.
Okay.
And he was talking about the meaning of the WAP word, and it comes from the Italians coming to the country, and so basically the word means something about illegals. So him saying wop, wop, wop. Yeah, guapo. That's the name it comes from.
History, yo.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Woo! And how he keeps saying it.
So strategic, bro. They really piece all of this together. You know what I'm saying? And then they have viewers like this gentleman here who's explaining it to, you know, express all this, like the white beater. Who would put that on if you're trying to claim him to be an actual wife beater
of her,
and then she actually put on the white beater. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's like a lot of symbolics here.
And Kendrick is standing next to a guy with a Compton hat on, representing how him having a city by his side is why Drake will never catch up. He smacks the shit out of this owl pinata in some scenes, another reference to an activity little kids do at birthday parties, while also visually representing the beatdown that he's saying he gave Drake in this beat. And at the very beginning of the video, he gives us a snippet of a song with a Not Like Us type flow, potentially teasing either a remix or a preview of a song from his next album. The snippet also references Kamasi Washington, a saxophone player from LA who was featured on To Pimp a Butterfly, hinting that his next album might have some of the same jazz influences that this album was famous for. He also references The Blueprint by Jay-Z in a line about IP or intellectual property, which is kind of a response to Drake saying that he had to drop and give his label 50%, implying that what he's trying to build with PG Lang, his own label, is going to give him more control over his own music, just like Jay-Z with Rockefeller Records. This video actually reminded me a lot of the video for Alright, with the huge crowds of Compton natives singing along to Kendrick, and the music video for that also started with another song first. I don't know if this was a coincidence, but his fit looked mad similar to the guy from this viral video, who has a lot of the same hating energy as Kendrick on Euphoria. Let me know if you thought this music video lived up to the hype. It got 5 million views in 4 hours, and it's looking like it might be Kendrick's biggest video of all time. And for more context on this song, watch my breakdown here. Let me know what I missed down below, and as always, thanks for watching.
Yeah, man. Make sure you guys check his channel out. That video broke the internet in less than 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, it definitely lived up to everything that people thought it was going to do, so.
Yeah.
Killed it.
I think that this will be one of his top songs of his career.
I'm ready to see what he do next, because that's going to be crazy.
The Caged Bird one got me, because after we did our video, I went to see what other people thought of it, and I didn't hear that from nobody. So, we was thinking the same thing.
Tune in, bro. We be spitting bars, bro. We be spitting bars. Real talk. Yeah.
All right, y'all. We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you soon.
Peace.